Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us, and for this new Transformers Rise of the Beasts figure review, we're going to be looking at the Beast Alliance 2-pack of Optimus Primal and Skullcruncher. So what we're going to do in this video, we're going to have a detailed look at both of them. This guy's the only one that transforms. I suppose Skullcruncher transforms as well, but mainly part of the combining process with Optimus Primal. We're going to see how they look together. We're going to see how they look with some of the other figures released in the sort of same toy line, and indeed some of the main toy lines as well. So as I just move these out of the way, I need to very quickly thank Hasbro, because they were the ones who very kindly sent me these figures to review. And let's get started. So we've got the packaging here, which I've just took them out to speed the video up. We've got the lovely NASCAR lines there with the Autobot symbol, Terracons, etc. inside there as well. This image is a product image of the two combined, so that's why it doesn't look like anything that you can see right in front of you. It is an open package, of course, all cardboard. You can see there's Optimus Primal. He's got his robot mode, his alternate mode. There is Skullcruncher, and indeed the combined form as well. Poor old Skullcruncher you can pull apart as well and have him used for some weapons. So let's have a look at Optimus Primal first. Here he is. Now, of course, this is a really basic figure. However, it's fun, and that's the purpose of these figures. They are fun, and you can do different things with them. Optimus Primal himself, though, he's got a pretty decent head sculpt there. You can obviously make out its head. There's no articulation in there. There's ball and sockets at the shoulders. There's no waist swivel, but there's ball and sockets at the hips. There is a knee bend. There's no wrist, but there is also like an ankle tilt rather than a rock as well. In honesty, these mainly are for transformation purposes, but they do that. There's a bit, I like the blue detail on the side and the red at the front, and do you know what, there's quite a good bit of moulding detail there of the fur on the forearms, and indeed some robotic pieces on and dotted around the figure. Now again, there are gaps on it because it is quite a basic figure. There's another rather basic Optimus Primal as well, and you can see how he compares size wise to him. With regards to some mainline movie figures, though, he is, of course, quite a bit smaller than you'd expect, obviously, as you'd expect, rather, with that being a leader class figure. If I get Bumblebee, he's pretty much, well, there you go, he's bigger than Studio Series Bumblebee, and of course he's going to be much bigger than the RC figure as well. So overall, not a bad figure. If you don't collect either of these and you're just wondering on size, that's standard deluxe at the moment, and that's obviously core class as well. Right, let's have a look, as say, at Optimus Primal in a little bit more detail, or more to the point, shall we say, in his other mode. So what you can do is you grab the front here, rotate this 180 degrees, and clip that back in. Just bring the arms forward like so. Then you'll bend the knees up, bend the knees over, turn the feet down, and you've pretty much got him in his bipedal format right there, like so. There we go, that's a little bit better. Now this, unfortunately, as you can see, is, as I say, as basic as they come. This is the weakest mode of them, and what I'm saying that for is because the robot mode's not too bad, and to be honest, the combined mode you're going to see in a second is pretty good as well. The other good thing is, though, especially because you may have other Transformer figures, there's 5mm ports on the arms, and yeah, both on the arms and indeed the shoulders, so you can as well, of course, put loads of other accessories from other figures on these as well, which makes a big difference. Yeah, exactly that. As I say, if you are looking to have a bit of fun with them, I've just grabbed Studio Series Cheetor, and I think you can even, because it's 5mm hands, yep, you can put his spear in his hand as well. Right, I'm going to take him back into robot mode. We'll do a couple of little things again with his accessories, see how he looks, and see what we can do. I've just had a thought with Air Razor's twin swords. Maybe I can pop the two swords in his hands as well. Let's grab, yep, here's mainline Air Razor. So again, because you've got the 5mm ports, or 5mm fist, shall we say, you can put these in no problem whatsoever. And then you could even, I suppose, put weaponizers and stuff on the shoulders as well. But you can see that works pretty well together, to be honest. Right, this is also poor old Skullcruncher, because what you can do is you can take his head off, and you can use that as a bit of a blaster as well, which is a bit odd, I know, but you'll see why in a second. And you can also do the same with the tail, so you've now got a bit of a sword as well. I don't know if it shows that on the back. Let's have a quick look at the back of the box. No, it's just got the combined mode now, which funnily enough is pretty much exactly what I'm going to show you. But what I'm going to do though is I'm just going to build him back just so you can see. I suppose it's a clever gimmick, and I do like things like this. And as I do say in all my videos, you know, at the end of the day, these are toys, they're aimed at kids. Little gimmicks like this really are quite fun. So you can, in fact, articulation wise in Skullcruncher, the head twists a little bit, but that is mainly due to what we're about to do in a second. These are on ball and sockets, but they are hindered on this side by this here, this spring section, which, as you're about to see now, if I take these, rotate these up completely out of the way, you don't want these in the way at all. And funnily enough, the holes I mentioned on the top of the shoulder, you can guess what's going to happen now. There's the two connecting in there. Make sure you've got the crocodile head on his right shoulder, because when you bring this over, you can then take this little lip, bring this over, push it all the way down until you hear it click. So you need to hear it click right down. Oh, there we go. And there is the combined mode, which, to be honest, I have no idea what it is. I've seen the movie. It is definitely not in the movie, but I like it. I just do. I think it looks really sort of quite menacing, but not too scary at the same time, if that makes any sense. It probably doesn't. Right, let's take this off again. So as you've seen already, this can be wielded as a gun. You can also see that there's a gun inside there as well. So you can literally turn this up as well, which is brilliant. Look at that. Turn the side of the crocodile's head up again. There's still a 5mm port. So if we had, in fact, have I got any guns? Let's have a look. I've got Devcon's gun here at the side of me, so I can literally, if I wanted to, put that in there as well, I would imagine. Yep, there you go. So as I said, you can take all the 5mm posts, you can build all these up, and you can just have exactly that. You can have a lot of fun with it. Is there any 5mm? You suppose you could probably put some in there. There's still some stuff on the side of the arms. So again, I've got Devcon's weapons right next to me, so we can just attach all these just to give you an idea. You probably wouldn't want to do it, but I just want to show you the fact that you can. I think the silver gun inside Skullcruncher's mouth tends to work though, but I think everything else not so much. But there you go. I think for its price point, for the fact that you get two figures in one, it's a good bit of fun, to be honest, and it's a nice little subline of these movie characters. And I'm going to pretty much come to an end right now. Again, I can just show you how you take it back. Very simply take this, lift it up, fold it over, and then you detach it. It really was as simple as that. It wouldn't work at all the other way around. You just see nothing, obviously. So I think I'm going to leave him in this mode, to be fair, because I think it looks pretty good. I'm going to get it to stick again. Yep, there we go. That's where I'm going to round the video off, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments. Again, it's a perfect figure for the age group it's aimed at. Thanks for watching. Take care.